In this world, healers are famous for their crazy awesome powers and end up landing high positions because of it. There's a Vena Royal Academy to train the country's best. As a healer, you're usually ranked first, second, or third class. But then there's Zenas, who doesn't even have a license to use healing magic. Still, dude won't stop helping everyone. He opened a janky clinic in the middle of nowhere to treat folks who need it. After healing a patient, the guy thanks him, but is broke, offering even the coins in his pocket. Zenas chills. He ain't in it for the cash. As the mom leaves, Lily, his assistant, pops in to say there's a visitor at home. Zenas says he'll bounce ASAP, and she promises dinner. Hours later, Zenas is heading back with a view. A wolf girl on the streets clearly in pain. Out of nowhere, some noble shows up yelling, asking where she's been. She explains her stomach hurt bad, so she tried the hospital, but they refused cause she's broke. The noble side-eyes her like she's dumb. Stomach ache ain't hospital-worthy, especially for a slave with no insurance. He drags her back, orders her to work. The noble takes her to a cemetery, throws her down, smacking her head on a tombstone. Dude clearly doesn't care if she dies, even when she's writhing in pain and some creepy black energy enters her. But the noble, with the perception of a brick, thinks she's faking and tells her to get up. Obviously she can't. He threatens to toss her in a grave if she disobeys. When she still doesn't move, he starts kicking her around. Annoyed, the noble tells her to scavenge the cemetery for loot. As he turns his back, whether from pain or possession, the girl snaps, stabbing him in the gut. The noble's shook. Never been wrecked like this. He tries to argue but remembers he just kicked her, and now she's got blood-red eyes. He tries to bolt at sloth speed but's nearly dead when, surprise, Zenas happens to walk by. The noble begs for help, saying the slave's gone mad. But Zenas saw the street scene and knows the guy had it coming. When the wolf girl corners, the noble, he pleads. Zenas eyes her, sees the dark energy, asks what he did to make her snap. The noble won't admit he made her grave rob, just says they were farming. Zen knows that's a crime, but the noble whines, "I'm bleeding out! Help!" He needs a hospital, even offers to pay Zenas to save him. Zenas don't give a damn about cash, but he swore to save lives. When the girl lunges, Zenas yanks the noble aside. She chucks rocks, but Zenas dodges like it's nothing. If he's this skilled, the noble says he should kill her. Zenas refuses hard. Rule number 1, no killing. The noble tells him to drop the dark, night crap, or she'll kill them. Zenas keeps saying no. As a healer, he wants to save everyone. Right after he catches a rock she threw. Normal healers don't do that, huh? Zenas notices she's too fast for a demi-human. Something's off. He won't hurt her. As she tries to slash him, he raises his shield. On contact, she's flung into a building. Debris crushes the noble. Zenas could have saved him but chose not to. After the dust settles, Zenas checks the girl. Her leg's broken, she's still possessed. He lets her bite his arm to pin her, realizes she's possessed, then puts a hand on her head to purge the spirit. Works, but he's curious. What did she do to attract a ghost? Anyway, he still has zombies to deal with, so he exorcises the evil spirit. Then he heals the girl's leg. The noble, crawling from the rubble, gapes. He healed a fracture instantly. Still hurt, he begs Zenas to fix him too, but Zenas says he's clocked out for today. The noble knows he'll bleed out in hours, so he begs. Zenas agrees but warns, "Gonna cost overtime rates." The noble hands over all his cash, way above market price, thinking it's enough. Zen's like, "That ain't even close." He usually doesn't care about payment, but since the noble's a POS, Zen's feeling capitalist. The noble threatens to report him for price gouging. Zen shrugs. "I'm unlicensed anyway. Illegal life. And you ain't a saint. Grave robbing, huh?" Zen proposes a deal. Gold plus. The noble's slave girl. The guy who never cared about her agrees. Once Zenas heals him, he takes the slavery contract. The noble leaves pissed AF. Zenas sits by the girl, waits for her to wake up. When she opens her eyes, she asks who he is. He says, "Zenos, just bought you, so you're my servant now." Then, orders, "Strip. Now." Girl's embarrassed. "You joking?" Dead serious. Paid big. Gotta check the goods. She obeys, no choice. When he sees her body, he gets it. A gallstone was blocking everything. He puts his hand on her stomach, uses magic, fixes it in a second. Pain gone. She asks what he did. Zenas explains, just opened your stomach, yanked the stone, closed it. Easy. For him, it's basic. No biggie. But girls like, Tio, no healer does that. She thanks him. He cuts her off. Don't thank me. I invested heavy. You're working it off. She thinks he wants favors, but he just asks directions. To a plant. She's confused but leads him to the woods. He finds the leaves he wanted, asks if that's all. She offers more, but Zenas says, chill. I charge fair prices. You helped me find these. He tears up her slavery contract. You're free. Do whatever. Girl's lost. No clue what to do now, but thanks him. Asks if she can visit again. Zenas says, get hurt, I'll heal you. But not free. Cool? Meanwhile, at home, Lily's cooking. Smells so good, even Ghost Caramilla floats down to snoop. Lily catches her. Camilla's like, not here to taste. But food wasn't ready anyway. Ghost dips. Suddenly, Zofia shows up asking for Zenas. Lily says he's out. Sophia wanted to partner with him but waits. Then Linga arrives, side-eyeing Sophia. Wishes Zenas would pet her fluffy tail during checkups. Minutes later, Lou the orc kicks the door in. Lily tells her to fix it first. Lou low-key likes Zenas, but really came for the food smell. When Lily leaves to do chores, all three sneak bites and nearly empty the pot. Lily returns, pissed, sees the bottom of the pan. They panic. She'll deal with them later. Zenas gets home. Lily apologizes. Dinner's a mess, but she salvaged it. Sent the girls, hunting for ingredients. They brought back enough for a feast. But first, Lily hands Zenas tea to unwind. Dude worked all day. This was the first day of the kingdom's most swagged-out, morally gray healer. Bro does the impossible for basic healing and fights like a pro. Wild, right? If you vibed with this, drop a like, sub, check the description for sketchy or not anime recaps, smash the bell, and thanks for the support. Peace.